7 years in the United Arab Emirates. Let's see if UAE has gone through you. Can you give us 3 words in Arabic and tell us what it means in English? What does that mean?
The outside is very hot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Then the second one,
Mafi faida.
what does that mean?
I have no profit.
Okay. Then the third one.
Third one, let's see. I have many. Mafi fulus. I have no money.
Okay, that's great. So no, it's really gone into you because you actually giving me phrases
Yeah.
in Arabic, not words.
Yeah.
So chop knuckle. Yeah.
I'll pick up the chunks from the beatings. I take my bag. I couldn't afford a thing.
There was a day I got stuck in Dubai. I did not have transport fare.
Oh my God.
I slept in Union.
You slept in Union.
So without wasting time, I opened my boxes because I told you I came just with few pieces of dresses, and I start selling.
Right?
Yeah.
So I actually sent 3 million CF francs. Yes. And they made me a 1-month visa.
I applied a lot. If you know what 8 months look
I've
like.
been for 17 years, my dear, without a job. Yes, right.
As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others the permission to do the same.
Hey, welcome back, my beautiful people. It's your girl Naomi T, live and direct from the United Arab Emirates, Dubai to be precise. I bring you another video of real life stories of immigrants. Yeah. However, if you're just seeing me for the very first time and you want to join my community, I make beautiful and wonderful videos on lifestyle, small talks, and travel. So if that's what you want to be part of, then you can go to the left, to the right. I don't know where it is. You see the red subscribe button. Click on it to subscribe. Today, it's another session, as I said earlier, and we have this amazing guy. He wants to inspire you. Yes, you watching me. He's been in the UAE for some time. And without further ado, let's get to him so he can give us a brief introduction about who he really is, his name, where he's coming from, how long he's been in the UAE, and basically what he does, okay?
I'm Brandon from Cameroon, the Northwest region, and precisely from Akum, Santa. So I've been in the UAE for over 7 years now, and I'm into the financial technology market. I work as a personal account manager, so that's it. So thank you, Naomi, for inviting me on this amazing platform.
Okay.
It's actually a pleasure being here.
Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. So with the short description you've given about yourself, can you describe who Brandon is in 3 words?
Brandon is someone who likes accommodating people.
Okay.
Brandon is someone who is hardworking.
Okay.
And also who goes for what he likes.
All right, perfect. So you're a go-getter.
Exactly.
All right, so let's get to the reason why you're here. You've been in the UAE for
more than 7 years now, like 7 years and some months.
Okay. So why did you leave your home country? You said your home country is back in Cameroon. So why did you leave Cameroon to the UAE?
Firstly, I left Cameroon for the UAE for greener pastures.
Okay.
But also I left Cameroon for the UAE because I had my brothers and sisters here who were actually making it.
Okay.
So I believe that, okay, if I came here, they would have shown me the way. So I didn't mind coming here.
All right. All right. So why choose the United Arab Emirates? Because, you know, people from your home country, they are so drawn to Canada, Sweden, Belgium. Why the United Arab Emirates?
The United Arab Emirates because that was the easiest place for me to go to.
Okay.
Or to come to. Given that my sisters and brothers were here already,
okay,
and I believe that they were successful enough already, given that we are from a background which is not really okay. That it, you understand?
Okay.
So I believe that with what they were doing already, I could as well get there.
Okay, that's great. So how did you find yourself in the United Arab Emirates? By these, I mean, who made your visa? How long did the visa take to come out? How did you get your flight and everything? You've already given the introduction about your siblings being here.
Yes.
Just give us some insight on how the visa process and everything went.
Okay. My story is quite different from everyone else's. So my sister made my visa.
Okay.
My sister made my visa. She already told me how the UAE was. My visa took just like 3 to 4 days to come out.
Okay.
And after like 15 days, I had to move to the UAE. Okay. So that's it.
All right. So your sister made your visa, bought your flight and everything, and you just had to
Everything.
pack yourself
Yes.
and come over to the United Arab Emirates.
Yes, that's it.
All right. So in the midst of your sister doing the visa and buying your flight, did you had to take time to do any research about the UAE, or you were just going with what your siblings were telling you?
So honestly, I didn't take time to check anything
Okay.
because I know that wherever I find myself, I'll always be successful.
Okay.
You know, success is not just being like I don't know how to put it, but like not like you don't have to be where people are successful for you to be successful.
Okay.
You can actually
Walk yourself
walk
through.
yourself through it. You understand? So that's it.
All right. So you said earlier that your sister already told you what the UAE was like. So when you got to the United Arab Emirates, was the look of things the same like what your sister told you about?
Given that, as I said, honestly, I didn't really make any research about the UAE. I just knew just some basic stuffs about the UAE.
Okay.
You understand? So for me, what I met in the UAE was even higher than what I expected it to be.
Okay. So let's get to the weather condition. When did you come into the UAE?
I was in the UAE around November.
Okay, November is a little chilled. It's cold. So how was the weather condition like when you first came in?
It was okay.
Okay.
It was okay.
Were you taken aback?
Actually, actually for me, and my family, whenever we are making someone to come to the UAE, we actually try to choose the best moment, the weather condition and everything, you understand? So they try to get the best moment, took with the weather into consideration and everything. So when I came in here, there was nothing different. So it got to that moment, like when the heat
All
started.
right. So but you know the United Arab Emirates is in the Sahara.
Yes, I did.
Right. So with the Sahara weather, very harsh, very humid, very dry, were you not taken aback by coming here and it was that chilled in November?
No. For me, I'm actually a fighter. So I was just like, I'm this kind of person that once I am somewhere, I try to adapt to what I have. I do with what I have.
Okay.
So when the time came, I was just like, okay, that's it. Let's move on.
All right, so let's get over to the accommodation. So because maybe your sibling brought you here, so you do not really see the difference in accommodation, or you do not really go into the real bed space, Abu Hel bed space thing. So how was the accommodation like when you first came in?
Accommodation for me was okay. It was okay. I was living in a 2-bedroom flat, and I was living with my brothers and sisters who treated me well, showed me the way, and that's it. Till when I had to move on my own, like I had to start paying my own bills, when I had to start working, and I was like, okay, let me go see what the world is like. Let me go see what UAE is like. That's when I saw the real face of UAE.
Oh, okay. So let's get to the environment, because the difference is clear. When you move from Cameroon, where your home country is, to the United Arab Emirates, just at the airport, the difference is clear. So what were the things about the environment that took you on? Like, what's happening here? So, my God, this place is this beautiful.
Once I entered UAE, everything was just like, wow. Comparing to Cameroon, you know, from the airport already, the Cameroon airport, I don't want to discredit my country's airport.
It's not about you discrediting it. It's about you telling the reality.
Yeah, it has to be compared. Like when you're comparing something, there should be something which should be less and the other more. So the Cameroon airport was way lesser than the UAE's airport, the Dubai airport. I got to the Cameroon airport because that was actually my first time being to the airport. Like, people are there for me. I'm traveling. My family members are like, okay, this is the person traveling today. So getting there, when your baggages are more, when you have some things in your bag that you don't have to travel with, they will be like, okay, you need to give some money to be able to go through with it. And it was just like so bad, because when I got to the UAE, I saw like if something is not okay, it's not okay. If you even try to give money to someone, it brings you more problems.
Definitely.
You understand? So everything in the UAE was just so cool. It was wow. That's the word I can use.
All right, so that's it. Okay, so I see a ring on your finger. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Because I was supposed to ask, do you think it's difficult to find love in Dubai?
Um,
Did you find your wife in the United Arab Emirates?
honestly, I didn't.
Okay.
I knew my wife back home,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to work hard to bring her here.
Okay.
But I don't think it's difficult to find love and true love here in the UAE.
Why?
Because, like, you know, people here in the UAE are hustlers.
Okay.
And for sure, people will be like, if you're hustling, you don't have to go for someone who is hustling. You need to get someone who is
Better.
better. I don't know how to put this, but you can find someone who is hustling like you. You guys support each other and
Definitely.
move on together.
Definitely.
You understand? So that's just it. I am not much of a talker, but I prefer to do. I prefer to do. But this does not really concern me personally. So that's why I have nothing to say. But I have met people, I've met people and I've known people who have found love here. They have gotten married, they have had kids, and they are living a happy life together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, so you made mention behind the scenes, sorry, that apart from doing what you're doing in your corporate world, you also do videography. So what made you to get into the videography field?
Okay, living from Cameroon, I was more of an actor,
Okay.
a comedian.
Oh,
I
okay.
was more of an actor or a comedian.
All right.
So
It
when
seems like you're going to give us one of the skits here today.
yeah, like yeah, as you wish.
Yeah.
So when I got to the UAE, I had no one to be there for me, be behind the cameras for me.
Okay.
You understand? So I had to learn everything by myself. Like, everything is just like if you have a passion for something, you can
Definitely.
get there.
Yeah.
You understand? So when I got to the UAE, I was using a tablet. I was using the tablet, putting the tablet in front of me, acting, learning my editing skills. Like I was trying to perfect, like to make everything perfect. And after I saw that people got interested in what I was doing, then myself, I started deeping. Like I started going deep into what I was doing, and that's how I found myself there. I started buying cameras, lights, mics, my drone.
You said you used to be an actor and a
Yeah.
comedian back in your home country. So what kind of comedy do you do?
I don't really know how to categorize this, but I was just like this kind of person that I was not really deep into this, but I was just like, okay.
Because there are different types of comedy. You see people who are cross-dressers, they want to behave like women.
no.
That's the type of that's what I'm trying to ask. Yeah.
No, that's not me.
Okay.
That's not me. I was just like this kind of person that it was not really comedy, and I was just like trying to educate people on one or two things, but making them laugh at the backstage. Like, you understand?
Okay.
So I was not doing this cross-dressing stuff.
Okay.
I don't condemn it. It does not concern me. And actually,
Yeah, because I was sitting with a friend and he was saying, like, I don't know why men will always just want to do comedy and they always want to cross dress. I said, women are the drama. So if they don't do that, it no go funny. So we are the drama. Okay? That's why when they want to actually do something that is comedy, they have to mimic and cross dress as women to carry out the duties of women. So it should be really very dramatic and making people to laugh. Okay, so that's one other thing. So you've said you've been an actor before.
Just a minute. Just a minute. I just want to ask you a question.
Okay.
I know this is your show. Sorry.
No problem.
So, what's your say about cross-dressing?
I don't really like when I see men cross-dressing.
Okay.
However, I would just say you can still do the fun and still act like a woman without you dressing like a woman and still give out the fun that you want to give out. I'm seeing a very young Cameroonian guy coming up in comedy. His name is CG. He doesn't really cross-dress like that, but he
Okay.
still gives out the female vibe and it's okay. So yeah, you don't need to cross-dress and be doing all of that, because sometimes to me it's just making me, I'm just like, it's giving me chills. When I see some people do it, it's giving me chills. For some other guys, it's okay.
Okay.
For some other people, it's just giving me chills and it's giving me the vibe like these guys can actually be gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can actually be gay. So some people will just use the cross-dressing to cover up what they are actually doing behind the scenes.
Okay.
That's my thought about it. I may be wrong, but that's my thought about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you said you've been an actor. Is it actor into the Cameroonian film industry? Have you ever acted in any prominent movie before?
Yeah, no, I've never done that.
Okay.
But I believe that I'm very much skilled to do that. So back, I started my real acting career here in the UAE.
Oh, okay.
But that was in my own company because I have a small company called AfriDXB Films.
Okay.
AfriDXB Films, like I train actors.
Okay.
I'm a movie producer. I'm a movie director.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm an editor. I'm a scriptwriter.
Okay.
So you cannot train people if you are not an actor
Okay.
or you don't know about acting.
Acting, yeah, definitely.
So myself, I enjoy being behind the camera. I enjoy being behind the camera, but I believe that
if you're given the opportunity to come on, you do an excellent
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. That's amazing. All right.
And by the way, I have some movies out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like which of them?
Most of my movies are on YouTube.
Okay.
I have a movie called Do You Want?
Okay.
I have a movie called
Acted in the United Arab Emirates?
all my movies are here in the United Arab.
Okay.
Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 movies back on YouTube.
Directed and produced by you?
Yes.
Okay. That's great. I will just put the pictures here of the movies. Okay.
Thank
Or
you.
better still, you send it to me and I'll put it here.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. That's amazing. And you said you have an academy. Do people actually come to the academy to study how to act?
Yes.
How much do they pay?
No, it's free of charge because you know in the UAE right now, like so many people don't have time to commit into this stuff.
Definitely.
And also, like once someone comes to my academy,
Okay.
I train them and I make them act in my movies. I don't pay for now in my movies, but at least I know that I give them a spotlight.
Oh, okay. All right. That's amazing. That's an amazing one. Okay, so let's get to the next question. I want you to give me a vivid account of your experiences from when you arrived the United Arab Emirates, November
2017.
2017, to you seated here today with me. Okay. So let's start with the living condition. How has the living condition been from when you came to you seated here today?
It has been quite challenging.
Okay.
But by the grace of God, we are where we are today.
Okay.
So when I came to the UAE, thanks to my family and thanks to the people I mingle with, I can consider myself as someone who is not successful, but is on the right path.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I came here 3 weeks after, I got my first job where I earned 3,500 dirhams.
Okay, that's a good start for someone who just came in.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I earned 3,500 dirhams. Sorry. I worked there for 7 months.
Okay.
For the first 4 months, I was getting my full salary. Then for the next 3 months, these people started dangling with my salary, and they were like,
What kind of job was it?
I was working as a senior sales associate
Okay.
in a lighting company. We're dealing into street lights and solar poles.
Where were they at? Because most of those companies you're naming that deals with lighting, you mostly see them in Abu Bakr Sadiq Street, somewhere around there. Is that where?
This is quite different. It was in
Al-Qus?
Jebel Ali.
Oh,
I
okay.
was working in Jebel Ali.
All right. So where were you living at that time when you were?
I was living from Sharjah to Jebel Ali.
Wait.
My whole life I've lived in Sharjah.
God.
Yeah, it's so
I'm
far,
trying
right?
to do the calculation in my head.
Yeah.
When do you start work?
I started around January, February.
No, I'm asking the
When?
timing. What time?
Okay, I was working from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
So when do you leave home?
I was leaving home from 5 a.m.
Because that's a long ways off, like from Sharjah to Jebel Ali.
Yeah.
So after that company, which other company did you work for?
After that company, if I'm getting it right, I worked as a sales manager in a shisha company in Dera, Dubai.
Okay, so you live in Sharjah to Dera?
To Dera,
So
yes.
that's okay. Understand. 40 minutes, you can get there.
Yeah.
That's okay. So the next company you worked for?
I worked as a sales associate in Marina Mall.
Marina Mall.
I just don't want to call the company's names.
No wahala.
Yeah.
So you were leaving Sharjah to Marina. That's a long ways up. That's like 1 hour 45 minutes more than.
Yes.
You can hit 2 hours, approximately 2 hours 15 minutes on the road.
Yes.
That's a lot. That's to go and to come. 2 hours 15 minutes each.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay. Then after that,
the next, I worked in Dubai Hills Mall.
okay.
Dubai Hills Mall.